It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and today we're doing something slightly different. When I mean slightly different, probably something I would have eaten when I was about 10. This is Heinz spaghetti with Richmond sausages. There's a reason why I'm reviewing these today. It's because they come in at £2. £2 per tin. That's quite expensive, isn't it, for spaghetti and sausages? I'm pretty sure years ago, without the Richmond name on it, these would have probably cost you the best part of 70 pence. In fact, if you probably went somewhere like Lidl, Aldi or Morrison's or Tesco, for argument's sake, and bought their value version, you could probably still buy them for probably £1. So why are these £2 then? Why are these £2? The other thing as well, I realised, I've already reviewed the beans and Richmond sausages. People were actually putting in the comments box that Richmond actually makes the sausages to go in these tins anyway. It's just the fact that they put, oh, we'll put our name on the tin here, Richmond sausages with Heinz. So, a new and improved recipe. There's only one way to find out if they're worth £2. Let's get them open. You can microwave them, or I like to put things in the saucepan. So there's a look at them then. Spaghetti and sausages. I feel like a child again. You know that day you used to have off school when you weren't well? I feel like today's the day. Right, I'm going to go and warm these up now. I'm going to toast 3 slices of bread, and I'll be back when all this is ready. Right, okay, here we go then. Here are the beans and sausage, spaghetti and sausages, I should say. Moving a knife and fork over for a moment. Right, here we go. Something which we've all eaten in our lives, something which we probably haven't eaten for a long, long time. And probably, if I'm perfectly honest, probably the last time I'll ever eat something like this ever again in my life. It's not the type of thing you do, is it, anymore? It's go and buy a tin of spaghetti. Tin of spaghetti and sausages. Oh. So let's tuck in like it's the 1980s all over again. I always found spaghetti in a tin to be really weird anyway. Never a massive, I much prefer beans. It was always much sweeter with more of like a sweet tomatoey like taste. We will, this crust is thick. We will try a Richmond sausage, shall we? That's what they look like. Apparently they make them for these anyway, as I mentioned earlier. It's all right. I mean, I mentioned this in the beans review. The sausage, Richmond sausages with beans, and that is, you couldn't tell You couldn't tell. If this was a Richmond sausage or if this was a cheap sausage and tin spaghetti from Lidl or Aldi, I don't really think you could tell the difference. It's funny, innit, though, because the comments, there were comments on my Richmond sausages and beans video where parents were saying, this is perfect. This is perfect for my kid because they'll only eat Richmond sausages. And if they see that on the tin, they're more likely to eat it. Isn't it a wonderful world we live in, where we're basically marketed at all our lives? I've undeniably been marketed at in this situation because I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy this food, but I bought it for review because I knew it would be popular. So I've been marketed at. So what are the ingredients? 43% of this is tomatoes. Well, there we go. There's that sweet tomato I was talking about. 36% of this is spaghetti, which is water, durum, wheat, semolina. And then there's 16% pork sausages. Of only 42% of that is pork. The rest of the sausage is made up of water, rusk, wheat, pork fat, soya, protein, starch. So it's less than half. It's 42% pork. So you're basically eating a rusky, wheaty thing. Is it the type of thing I'd buy again? No. I mentioned this earlier. I just picked it up for review. But if you're in the position of your kid will only eat a Richmond sausage, then yeah, go ahead, bang on. This is like, if this makes your life easier, then great. I'm all for making life easier, because I've had 3 kids myself. My one kid won't eat mushrooms. My other kid won't eat broccoli. Been trying for years. 14 years I've been trying to make her eat broccoli, and she won't eat broccoli. It's just the way it is, isn't it? Kids. Rating for this Heinz spaghetti with Richmond sausages, I don't know. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Hope you liked the video. Something different on the channel. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.